What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again with the next event update for y'all today. As always, thank y'all so much for tuning in. This weekend, it's going to be going down the 3-star wind monster Pigma, the Wind Imp Champion. He's going to be available for you guys from May 19th to May 22nd. We're going to have 3 days and 3 days only to go ahead and collect 40 pieces so we can summon this monster, all right? Is this good? Is this food? Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can make of it. First skill we got here, Spear Charge. It's going to be charging towards the enemy and inflict continuous damage for 1 turn with a 50% chance, as well as increase your attack power for 2 turns if you get a critical hit. Next one up, Defensive Formation, being able to recover 25% of your HP and counterattack for 2 turns. And then last but not least, the bread and butter of this unit, having that passive that's going to give you an opportunity to stun with every hit that you do. So this is a pretty unique unit. And again, let's just take a step back with regards to the Imp Champion family. One of the things you're going to notice that's not really common with a lot of the families out there is that all of the Imp Champions are rocking that awakening status of increased critical rate. In addition to that, you'll notice that with regards to all the elements too, the first skill, Spear Charge, is going to be something that you're going to be able to take advantage of, being able to self-buff for 2 turns if you land that critical hit. So having that passive is really cool by Comp2Us. They made it a little bit easier for us to take advantage of it. As far as this particular unit goes, is this something that you're going to definitely see in the meta? Not too much. Sure, this may be something we can play around with when it comes to maybe like RTA. I would have a little bit of fun with that there, like a 3-star under RTA. But overall, while this unit has a pretty unique kit, I cannot see you going out of your way to build it, you know, to improve your progression in the game. However, if you are a free-to-play player and you're looking to do something this weekend, then you better jump on it, get to it, and be about it. Why? Because of this one right here. This is not something that hasn't been mentioned about. This has been going on for quite some time. Definitely one of the best free-to-play monsters for your speed DB10 runs, okay? Let's take a look at Yaku real quick here. Same skill, Spirit Charge, getting that continuous damage 50% and increasing the attack power for 2 turns with a critical hit. Second skill, doing damage proportionate to the target's max HP, also inflicting continuous damage if you get a critical hit. And then last but not least, wipe out 5 attacks with 25% chance to ignore defense. So really, really strong. Overall, an amazing kit. I really am a big fan of this one. One of the things to consider if you are looking to build this one, especially for Dragon's B10, but ultimately for any particular Imp Champion that's going to be taking advantage of this first skill, as well as this one here having a second skill, is make sure that if you're going with that attack, crit damage attack kind of combo there, like a standard kind of attack build or what, make sure you have enough critical rate to justify running the critical damage. For the mid to late game players that can do that, I definitely recommend, you know, rocking that 85% crit rate if you can push it, especially for Dragon's P10. Why? Because going up against those fire elements, you're going to get a 50% bonus having that elemental advantage, so that you can make sure that you're critting all day, every day. In addition to that, when we're talking about skills that are based on a max HP or whatnot, this is something that has already been widely known as some of the best damage dealing skills for Dragon's B10. So having something like this where you can critically hit, in addition to having skills that can ignore defense, you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to get max damage, all right? So again, this is awakened into critical rate, so you're not going to have too much to worry about. If we're talking about mid to late game players, with regards to room builds, you know, as you collect those violent sets, probably one of the easiest bets to go is going to be something like a Violent Blade, attack or damage attack, with again, high critical rate, high critical damage, and a decent amount of attack, bringing yourself enough speed to get speed tune within your Dragon's P10 team, because again, ultimately, you need to consider that here. If you're a newer player, then yes, that's not going to be available to you. The standard build would be like a Fatal Blade, if you can do that. And again, I wouldn't really be too concerned about running critical damage on 4, right? Because you're just not going to be at the level to get the required stats. The rune quality is not going to be high enough in order to get that. But you can definitely make an argument for going Fatal Blade and with either attack or critical rate on the 4 slot. So I probably would run a critical rate just to make sure that I'm taking advantage of these little bonuses that I can get here. But ultimately, I'm talking about, for this particular video, I'm talking about mid to late game players that are looking for a speed DB10 run, violent blade all day, get that attack critical damage attack with enough speed to go ahead and speed tune within your team, and definitely test this out. This is a great unit to add on as a +1 to any team that you use. One of my favorite teams, or my favorite, 4 units to go ahead and add to this mix, and a lot of people like to use it, right? The Verde, the Galleon, the Stella, and the Tark. You can rock those 4 units and essentially put any unit that you throw in there, but this particular unit here will definitely do a great job. All right, so again, guys, that's going to be it for the secret dungeon. Again, Pigma, unique unit, but not something you're going to be like going all about, but I would stop what you're doing and get this monster, because once again, this one here is nothing to overlook. All right, so that's going to be it, guys, for this event update. Tell me a little bit about this particular unit. How do you go about using it? Do you use it outside of Dragons B10? Have you played around with any of the other elements here? Have you found them pretty useful? If so, please put it in the comment section down below, and I'm looking forward to hearing back from you guys. All right, that is it. I am done. It's your boy Childish from ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we will see you next time, guys. We're out.